You back, Drew?
All right. Hopefully this is working. Let me just share my screen in Discord.
Much better.
Okay. Well, I haven't said this in a long time on YouTube, but it's never been my dream to be a professional YouTuber, and you can see why. I suck at this crap. I can find setups and trades, and I can trade like a mofo, but I'm never going to be a professional YouTuber. Um, anyway, with all that said, let's dive in here. Let's see. I got to get everything back on my screen. I was more worried about getting live so I can start talking to you guys versus getting everything ready on my side. Um, Today was extremely choppy. NQ, I don't know if I don't. You were live this morning, Rob, but then you got off. Um, I went long somewhere around. I don't know, somewhere down here. I don't remember where. And then I called out a short up here, so I did well. But today was very choppy on NQ. Also very choppy on Spy. Like if you like if you got the top, like if you're an absolute stud.
Hey, Drew. I'd
Yeah.
hate to say it.
Uh huh.
I think it's lagging again.
No, I don't. Oh yeah, it is.
I just started all again. I was pinging YouTube too earlier as you got off, and it seems like maybe they're having some issues with their servers, or it just could be a slightly. It's not that bad. 122 ping is not that bad, but it's way worse than it usually is.
Let me try on my end. Oh my gosh, I forget the name of the program to use. What's the little black
Ping.
box?
Oh, CMD.
Dude, 10 milliseconds.
Hmm. That's odd. Got 126 for me.
Bro.
Yeah, it's just kind of odd. You didn't change any of your settings, and I'm gonna Google see if I find anything.
Yeah, look.
YouTube outages reported in the last 24 hours.
I don't know what to do.
Hmm. So 50% of people say there's outages. Is that what I'm reading right?
The only
It
thing
was
I can
fine.
think of, the only thing that I can think of is we take requests and then record it offline and upload it. Like that's the only
We
thing,
could
the
do that.
only solution I can think of. All right, I guess I'll type it out.
I got a couple of them.
Triangle. You suck. You suck.
What in the world?
Juan.
Are you doing that on purpose, Juan? Um,
No, I'm sorry. I'm singing that Kurt Angle song with we're watching WWE. You know that Kurt Angle song where he goes, "You suck."
No, I don't.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Um, I still have an error on my side.
It's working now. Right now, currently, it's working. Looks perfectly fine too.
Dude, it's so far behind. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on my recording software.
It is far behind. That's true.
And if this isn't working, then I'm just going to upload it afterwards. All right, I just started recording. Um, what's up, William? I don't know. I'm iffy about this. So anyway, I'm recording, and if for whatever reason this doesn't work, I'll just upload the recording afterwards, and then people can watch that just in case. Thank you, Jacob. Um, so yeah, I'll do both. Or as long as the stream keeps working fine, we'll just run it. If the stream starts having issues, then I'll just upload the recording afterwards, and then you guys can watch it that way. Okay. So what I was saying is, unless you were like a rock star and caught the absolute top on ES and sold the bottom, like you're barely getting a point or two, not very much. And then after that, it was pretty choppy. You couldn't even catch a point by getting the top and the bottom. So it's a pretty rough day to trade. We'll do a little recap. I was looking back just out of curiosity, and I thought this was really cool. I mean, like, it doesn't surprise me, but I wanted to show you guys this. So we drew this triangle, and I think I've shown you guys, but there's a way to measure the move when you break the triangle. And what you do is you draw fibs from, if it's to the upside, you're going to draw fibs from the, backwards. Was that backwards? No, that was not backwards. You're going to draw fibs from the top to the bottom of the triangle. And that will give you your fib targets. And you can see, like this is generally your first trim here, the 786 fib. And we hit that and rejected off of it pretty hard, and then came and just barely crossed above it afterwards. So just pretty interesting to be able to show you guys that, how well the fibs work if you use them on these triangles to predict how far it's going to move. So that's AMD. That was an older play. This was from July 7th. And then I was looking, like, it's pretty interesting. A lot of the older plays worked out today. BA would have hit our entry and first trim. And these are ones that just missed yesterday. Dollar Tree, Um, where are we? Did it hit our entry? I think it did. Yeah, literally tapped our entry to the T and then bounced. Expedia, or sorry, yeah, is it Expedia? Yeah, Expedia. Hit our calls level and first trim. These are older trades, so it doesn't really matter. I just wanted to show you guys. It's interesting. Like the levels are still working. MasterCard puts below, hit the first trim as well. And then we get into our trades for today. AVGO, absolute banger. Hopefully somebody caught it. I really hope somebody caught it.
Nvidia too.
Nvidia opened above our trigger, unfortunately. But yeah, this opened below, hit our calls entry, and then went all the way up to the fourth trim. So really nice trade. I mean, we're talking 40-point move we caught here. So that's killer. Next one, NVIDIA. I have this marked as a miss because we opened above our call level and then went up and hit the third trim. I'm sure people took it, made money, but I think it's always good to recap this. For me, I want to see price come from below through the level, and that's when you enter and you would take calls. You can also, if we come down to the level and bounce, you could take calls there as well. But for me, like the level needs to be touched for us to get in. Anyway, I'm sure people took it. I'm sure people made money. I'm sure people are happy. But for me, I have it down as invalid, as it didn't trigger. Okay. The only trade that I have for today is Visa. And so I was a little bit more specific. Let me go to the daily there. Oh, excuse me. So I'm being more specific here. Calls when level is crossed from below. And we could be specific to the point of saying or bounce from above. Okay. First trim, or sorry, calls over 267. First trim 268 and 20 cents. Close at 269.70. So that's all I have for today. Markel, I know you asked me about the best indicators to have on your chart. None, maybe? I don't know. When I trade, I think the best way you can trade is here. I'll do a really quick like rundown on NQ. So I go to the 30-minute. I already have my levels, from previous days or whatever. But today I need to move my levels forward. Oops, wrong. Sweet. Bro, I am tired. So my previous day, I bring forward previous day value area high, previous day value area low. And then my POC comes forward. These get deleted as this poor high was already clapped today. And then from here, regular trading hours, and I look at TPO. So we have another poor high here on NQ. And I think we're going to sell off tomorrow. And then I'll just kind of explain everything, but like you want to trade based off of volume, volume profile, TPO, which is time price opportunity, footprints, volume. At least that's what I look at. I don't have a bunch of indicators on my chart. I use VWAP and session volume profile, and then just my levels. So for me tomorrow, sorry, we're still on 30. This is wild. But yeah, not so much on NQ, but we have like a lowercase b for the volume profile. POC moved up a little bit. This is crazy. This is all after hours, like from where? Yeah. This is wild.
Yeah,
I would really. What's that? I'm sorry.
had a pretty late spike just before close, I think.
Yeah, I didn't see that. Let me see.
I was looking at ES. I figured it did the same thing. So
Yeah, I know there was on ES, but not on NQ. Yeah,
yeah,
we don't
that's true.
have. M's down here. Yeah, not on NQ.
Do you have it on RTA?
Oh, I did. And then I switched it back. Sorry. Thank you. Yeah, so we have the poor high on the M period, right? But we've already broken through that. That's pretty wild. I mean, at this point, like a retest of this, I'd probably be long. Break below this, I'm looking to short, I guess. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what the initial balance gives us. But so, for me, when I'm trading, I like to use the initial balance, which is just this indicator. And you take, and you don't even need an indicator. You just take the high and the low of the first hour of the market, and that's your initial balance. And with the initial balance, like, there's a few ways I trade it, and I've talked about this. Like, if we slice down and then go back inside very quickly, so like this wick, I'm in calls like as soon as that happens. Same thing here. If we come above, or I guess we didn't. I don't know. It's hard to say. I went short around here somewhere, and I think it was just like because we kept rejecting right around here. But I know I went long here, and it was that slice through and then reclaim and go long. But so if I see like 3 5-minute candles close clean below retest, I'm short. But if we slice through really quick and then come back inside, I'm long. Same thing on above. If we slice through really quick and come back inside, I'm going to be long. I'm going to be short. If we have 3 5-minute candles close outside, retest, I'm going to go long. It's not always going to work out, but it does work out quite often. And so that's really how I trade is like, you want verification that Oh, those weren't 5-minute candles. Duh. Yeah, so this, we're not having 3 5-minute candles close outside. Close above. We're wicking back down. Like, anytime you see, like, wicking back inside, it just shows that it's not very strong. It's not a very strong move. So I like to see 3 5-minute candles clean, closing above the level, retest, and then you go long or take calls. Or 3 5-minute candles below, retest, short, or puts. NQ is my favorite go-to because it moves insanely fast. So, like, if you look at this move here, this is... what is it? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 minutes. It moves 70 points. So, and I mean, that's money. Like, if you do some quick math, one contract of NQ is $5 per 25-cent move. So you multiply 5 by 4 for 1 point times 70, and you get $1,400 for one contract. And I mean, we did it. Like, I didn't catch the whole move, but I was long here. Whoops. Right about there. And it gave us 72 points if you stayed in it. I did not. I closed, I think, right around the VWAP, which is more than enough for me. It was like 20, 30 points. But with that said, it's very volatile, but it's also very hard to trade. So you need to be good. You need to know what you're doing to trade NQ. Anyway, let's go ahead and take requests. What are the requests? Yeah, I don't use retail indicators other than, I mean, you could probably say VWAP is a retail indicator. I use volume down at the bottom, and I use volume profile. So everything I trade off of is the stuff that market makers can't hide from us. Like, if I load up my Quan Tower really quick, I'll show you guys this. Let me give Quan Tower a second to load so I can show it to you guys. Oh, now it's saying that my stream is excellent.
Yeah,
Wild.
everything's been good for a little bit. It's still delayed a little bit, but it's okay.
Yeah, but here, excellent connection.
Yeah, it's not even nearly as delayed, but it's still delayed just a little bit more than usual.
Oh, I love waiting for Quan Tower to load. It's like my favorite thing in the world. It's always when I'm like wanting to get into a trade and it takes 5 hours. My dude has 3 requests. So this is footprints. And I'll show you this really quickly. I filter this to 10 or more contracts. Why is that not working? Loading takes some time. So here, you can basically see every single order that comes in on a candle. And some of them are bigger, obviously, 4, 3. And so what I do is I filter this to 10. So I don't see all these little orders. I just see orders over 10 contracts, which is a lot of money. People don't really realize. So to figure out how much 10 contracts of NQ is, you basically take so it's $5 per quarter or per 25 cents. You multiply that by 4 for $1 or 1 tick. You multiply that by 20,725. So that's one contract. And then you multiply that by 10, and this is, so somebody trading 10 contracts, their notional value is just shy of $1 million. So when you see an order, for 10 come in on NQ, that's a lot of money. And there's times where you'll see orders for 100 come in. So like you're talking about $8 million in notional value in orders. And so when I see those orders come in here, I try to follow those big boys. Footprints is basically just, it's kind of hard to break down in the sense that, let me see if I can kind of get a few things on the screen here. It's definitely like recommended to learn. I don't want you to snap together. So on the left-hand side here, this is the bid side. So if I hit ask at the buy, that's going to give me an order that's going to fill on the bid side, which is this left side here, right? But I can also sell on the bid side, which would also fill me on this left side as well. So you're going to have... Sorry, my dog just jumped in my lap. You're going to have aggressive buyers on the left, which is the ask, and you're going to have limit sellers on the left, which is, or passive sellers on the left. And so those numbers will show up here. On the right, on the ask side, if I click ask, that's an aggressive buyer. Sorry, I think I said that backwards. Bid is going to be passive buyer. Ask is going to be an aggressive buyer. And the aggressive buyers will show up on the right side of the candle. But also your passive sellers will show up on the right side of the candle. But generally, like as you're coming up to a level, so like here, we have 15 on the bid side and 59 on the ask side. Generally, this 59 on the ask side is going to be, since we're moving up, it's going to be limit sellers that were in a long position and now they're closing their position. And so you would expect to see price kind of reverse from there. And then also up here we have a completed auction, meaning that there's a 0 at the top, meaning there's no more buyers, but there are sellers. So this is like the next level high-end trading stuff, but it's like a cheat code. Once you apply like volume profile, volume, TPO, and footprints, you kind of have a cheat code. And then also your order flow. When you can see the big orders coming in here and you can determine if they're buyers or sellers, you kind of just have like the ultimate cheat code for trading. As long as you know how to read what you're seeing. So I'm closing that now. So that's really what I watch when I'm trading. All right, so let's start with the requests. First one is Zoom. Rob, it's only people that are friends of the stream.
Gotcha. 1 second.
Is it just Markel that's not a friend of the stream that's requested?
So far, yes.
And then Gustavo.
Fat Dog isn't either.
Let's just run it. It's fine. I like Scott Dog, and Markel's a nice guy, and I don't know Gustavo yet, but I'm sure he's a nice person. What's up, Sal? How you doing, bro? Whoa. Is this a thing? Ugh. God, it looks like a OTC stock. Like, it looks terrible. Um, Let me peek at this. I don't know why you would want to trade it. Okay, cool. So now my... Oh, did they just have earnings? Like, that's a big no-no. April.
The only person who has requested that is a friend of the stream is Hef Williams
Only one person that's a friend of the stream requested. Everybody else is not.
so far. But Michael did say, I think Michael did say agreed with Tesla and AMD. If I got that right.
Dude, why is my... Do I need to restart? What in the world? This happened last time. Where my TOS just is not working. Like, why? The internet doesn't want us to have nice things.
Oh, I got that wrong. That was Ruben Contreras that also agreed on Tesla and AMD. I do agree with Scott Dog, though. Intel should be looked at because it had a run today. What I'll do is I'll move Hef Williams up to the top since he's a friend of the stream, and then I'll move everybody else down.
Adil also in main chat and orb. Oh yeah. Requested Pan W and UNH. This is unreal. This is pretty ugly.
And if anybody's in the Discord with us, just private message me if you got a ticker, if you're not a friend of the stream yet.
Dude, what is going on? Is it just Zoom or is it everything? Nope. All right. Well, I guess we can't have nice things today. This is ugly. This is the death of a company, and I really wish that my where's the clouds? Oh wait, what did I do? Wrong chart. What is this? Phew. This is quarterly, right? Oh, this is the quarterly. This is the monthly. This closed. I want to know what the interest is in Zoom. Like, is it shares? Wow, thank you, Michael. Bro. Um, so Zoom is in like a really bad spot, basically. Um, like you want, I don't know, this level to hold, or this level to hold for upside, and we haven't been able to hold those levels. And then, we've lost the daily top. We're about to lose the, well, we just lost the weekly bottom, and we're about to lose the daily bottom, which is right there. And they managed to bounce it here last time. But if we lose this, the 52.42, we're coming to here, 50.65, and this is super important that they defend this. I would expect to see a bounce here, between 50.65 and 46.65. If we don't get that, then we're coming down to 42.46. And then things start to get ugly here. Like when you start hitting this, that's when you're looking at like companies dying and going bankrupt or whatever. If we lose this down here, super bad, $8.26, then you can pretty much guarantee that they're going out of business if that happens. But for right now, we really need to hold this 52.83 level. Or sorry, 52.42. Either of those, 52.83, 52.42, they need to hold this. If they don't, we're slicing down to $50.65. You really want to see a bounce here. If not, 46.65. I don't know what else to say, like, about Zoom, but I don't see. I mean, you just look at the candles. Like, these are daily candles, and it's so sporadic and choppy and just ugly, gaps all over the place. Just not something that I would be interested in trading personally. Pre-COVID, it was way up there. This is pre-COVID. So like $60, $66, and then it just skyrocketed, right? Like madness, almost 500. But anyway, it's like maybe people are thinking it's a buy because we're, down at like pre-COVID levels, but we're not. We're below pre-COVID levels. So it's in a pretty ugly spot. It's in a pretty ugly area. I wouldn't touch it. Yeah. Let's look at the next one. TWLO. This is not one that I look at very often. Like their options, aren't they? Like they have pretty ugly spreads. Oh, maybe not. The open interest is decent on some of them. Okay, I guess it's not bad. Um, all right, let me pull this up on the screen for you guys. We are here. We've got like major resistance at 57.80 and 58.47. Yeah, so TWLO, if we crack this, whatever, we'll say 58.50. You want to see a retest, and then you would enter calls. But you probably want to get out of the way, like right around 61-ish. I would expect a rejection here. In this range. So you want to see this. Sorry, was this bullish or bearish? Bullish or bearish?
No specification.
Okay. I mean, the other option is we retest this and reject off of it and come down to here. So those are the two things I'll be watching for. Rejection, we'll say 57.80 to 58.40, or break above, retest, go long. Okay. I should say, like, be aware of this level here. Also be aware of this right here for upside. Downside's like pretty smooth sailing. You might see some support right around here. Alrighty.
Juan, your mic is not.
I think I server muted him. Oh, no. I didn't. Now I did. I muted him from my end. Okay. So that's what I'm watching for, or that's what I would watch for on TWLO. Shop. Shop actually has a setup. Possibly. Okay, we got Puppy ASMR. Yeah, you're going to get a couple points, or a point and a half to the downside.
If Williams is bullish on all three, I believe.
Well, Shop's going to disappoint you, I think. Sorry. I mean, right now, if we stay above this 4-hour cloud, preferably break above it, you could see 68, possibly 69. But if we lose this, yeah, we're going down to 65 minimum. Yeah. $65. Phew. I don't have the 4-hour cloud on here. Yeah. So as you can see, there's a lot of resistance above. So you'd have to break through both of these, retest, and then you could be in calls. Or if you're lucky, you would close somewhere in here if you're already in calls. But realistically, I think we're going to sell off to about here. Yeah. Dude, my hat is killing me right now. Alright. I'm trying to put my head back in the brim of my hat is like smacking my chair.
It was hot in that room. Why do you have a hat on?
Dude, look at my hair right now. Well, actually, now that I've been wearing my hat, it's better. I can take it off. I mean, the room's not particularly... I mean, it's not hot, but it's also not cold. Yeah, so anyway, that's the 2 scenarios or whatever, 3 scenarios I'd be watching for on Snow. If you're already in calls, if you're lucky, you want to close somewhere in this range. If you get super lucky, break above, retest, go calls. But I'm pretty sure we're coming down 64, 63 range. Snow. Wait, I already looked at Snow, right? Or are these old levels? Interesting. I think these are still going to play out. This is actually pretty nice. Let's see. Yeah, it's got a little room for upside. Sorry, let me get rid of the clouds. So for me, this is pretty sweet. These are daily candles. I would love to see a retest of this. And if you get that, that's where you want to get into calls. And if that happens, your first trim, we'll say 43. $51. You mean 151? I mean, I haven't changed any of my levels. I said break above, then 150 is doable. I become more bullish above 158. Right? Yeah, so for snow, I'd really like to see a retest of 140. Um, First trim, 143. Second trim. Third trim. Um, Fourth trim, I would probably close right around here. But with that said, like if we're able to get above this, we become more bullish. So, but those are my levels I would be watching. You can also trim right here. Yeah. All right. You're good, Michael. I don't know why I was saying 151. I mean, was it because we were like below, just below 151? I'm saying we needed to cross above it to be bullish, and then it just kept selling off. Um, but yeah, this BBWI, isn't that? I feel like that's something that another person called out.
Bath and Body Works. I thought they went out of business.
Pretty sure they
Or wait,
did.
no, that's Bed Bath and Beyond I'm thinking of.
Okay. Yeah, you're right. Um, let's see. Next one. Intel. Rob, non-friend. You're just a mod, right? Not a friend of the stream.
Well, the way it like I'm copying and pasting, and that's supposed to be at the end. So if you see that at the end of a request, I don't know. I'm still getting my format down here.
Wow. This makes me sad. Mm. Okay. Oh gosh. I'm tired. 35. Nice, nice, very nice. Or no, that was 34, right? Yeah, 35, 34. It's gonna sell off in a bit. So I don't like to give massive ranges, but I have to here. I'm sorry. Here. I think that's good. This is where I would be short. Actually, there. So yeah, I'd like to be short somewhere in this range. And if that happens, I think my first trim would be right here-ish. Second trim. Right about there. And then third trim here. I really want price to come down to 25. I'm looking to buy shares. Actually, I already have an order in place here. I want to get into shares, so earnings July 25th. Yeah, I'd be looking for a short here, and then I gave you the levels for trims and everything. Yeah, it's like to become a friend of the stream. It's like I think 99 cents or something like that. It's like I don't really. The money is not really a big deal. I just wanted to figure out a way to give back to the people that were becoming friends of the stream, because quite a few people did. Yeah, 99 cents. And so that's why I started saying, like, just do requests for people that are friends of the stream, just as a way to say thank you, you know. But I'm already breaking that rule today, so whatever. You want to see Bitcoin and MU?
Yeah, because they're related to one another.
You're really making me look at Bitcoin.
I know. It's because I'm interested in MU, though, again.
Wait, what's this?
Overall sentiment's pretty poor on it because of the Mt. Gox hack and giving the Bitcoin back or whatever. Like $8 billion worth of Bitcoin coming back into the market, supposedly.
Clouds doing their magic.
BTC USD. Yeah, Coinbase, perfect.
Yeah, I don't think I can look at it on here. No worries, it's okay. Got my clouds here. I mean, so basically for me, things are looking pretty bullish if we break above this daily bottom. Then you start to target here. So really right about there.
You could put in IBIT for your clouds on the other
It's okay. This is good enough. Yeah, so I'd be looking to get out or trim there. Um, trim, whoa. Trim here. Trim there. If we get over the 4-hour cloud, then you're targeting here first. Get through that, and then you're targeting, you know, I mean, I would probably be exiting here. Yeah, probably right around 60K. I mean, it has more room for upside from there, but probably safe to just be out at the, at the psych level. It could go to like 6137 ish. But yeah, it's looking very bullish up to at least 58 to 10. Okay.
Thank you, thank you.
Yep.
Now,
And
what
then
would you say on MU? Because that's the whole reason I had you look at BTC.
I mean, I wouldn't change anything. Other than you could get in here. Um, so you could take calls here. If not, calls above 132.10. If you get in here, first trim's 132.10, and then so on and so forth. I wouldn't change anything. Maybe bring this down a tiny bit. Right about there. Actually, probably safe to just say 135. Fair. I wouldn't change anything.
That's perfect, man.
Okay.
Nice and easy.
Yeah, no, I like it. It looks good. Bounce there would be great if they gave it to us. I mean, we already, tapped it and bounced. Then it would be nice if they gave it to you again. Yeah. All right. Adil asked for Pan W and UNH. And so then, as of right now, I've covered every request except for Pan W, UNH, and then Andrew Chow just requested JD, right? And that's it. Oh,
Well, I have a character limit, so I can't put everything in the chat at once. Maybe like another 6 tags here, 7 tags maybe.
wow.
That's all of them.
Wow. All right, that's gonna be it. I'm not gonna look at it anymore if anybody else asks. Just FYI.
Gotcha. Andrew Chow is a new friend.
What's that?
Andrew Chow just signed up as a new friend as well, and he's the one that requested JD if you want
Yeah.
to do him.
Yeah. No, I'm saying I'll do him. Everybody else. Anything after that, no more.
Gotcha.
I mean, this is rough. I already looked at PanW before I went live, and it's just in like a major chop zone. I mean, it's done basically what I said, right? Short-term pullback to here. What's this? I can't. The low was 329.33, and I said 331.44. And then we're bouncing and we're looking for new highs. But right now the 4-hour cloud is closed, but that could open up. Yeah, I mean, really nothing has changed for me on PanW from the last time I covered it. This was your call entry. Your first trim is going to be 345.34, and then 347.78. Close at 352.02. But yeah, that's it. Okay, UNH. Hang on one second, guys. All right, sorry. Let's see. At a glance, it looks like they want to go to 503. Yeah. I don't know what your interest is in UNH, but for breaking above 494, you could be in calls up to about 501, 503-ish. If we get a pullback, you can grab calls like in this range here. But yeah, right now where it's at, I wouldn't be looking to take calls until we break 494. Excuse me. Kind of wouldn't be surprised if they do this. We broke through POC for a pretty significant period here. Came back up, retested it, and they might go lower. They might go to 503 as well. Sim, what's your request?
Iren.
I'm sorry?
Iren. Iren.
IRVN?
Blade. I think I heard you right though. Iren.
Iris Energy? Dude, I do not want to look at this ticker apparently. Um, excuse me. It's about to sell off. This looks like something that like, and it's kind of comical that I'm saying this, but it looks like something that a YouTuber would promote. I could be wrong, but I think this here is, pretty clear short level, but we're already below that. Right now, they need to hold whatever this level is here. For me, it's actually like a very small range. So, like this, they need to hold that. If we lose this, then your first target is probably right about here. And I'm saying target for puts. Second trim. Third trim. So I don't know if you're probably bullish, I'm sure, but I don't see a bullish setup. Of course I could be wrong, but I don't see it. Eventually we're coming here. Okay.
So I added the Discord ones because I missed them, but it's up to you if you want to do them or if you want to do the non-friends some other time. It's all up to you.
No, it's fine. The Discord is from people that are from Shorty's Discord, right? JD.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I said I'll look at Shorty's Discord. People don't have to be friends. It's not a big deal. I really don't like JD because it's a Chinese stock. And I don't like Chinese people. No, I'm joking. I'm married to a Chinese woman. Their market is very, very manipulated. And, like even my wife, talks about how manipulated their stock market is, and my wife is not a trader. Visa is going to be a day trade. Yeah, this is $26.49. Lose that. Oh, they've already lost it. So below this, 26.49, you're bearish. First trim. Second trim. Or actually, I probably just close here. 25.80, we'll say. Yeah, I would close at 25.80. Okay, hopefully that helps you out. Yeah. JD had said, or sorry, Andrew Chow, looking to buy shares. Okay. That changes everything. And I wouldn't, but that's me. So if you're looking for shares, I would get like a starter position here. 24.20. And if we are able to get to about here, I'd probably just load the boat. 22.75, we'll say. But for me personally, this is not like a stock I would be looking for shares on. But if you want them, those are the levels I would be waiting for patiently. Okay?
Michael also wanted to confirm Visa is a day or more than a day.
It's a day trade.
Yeah.
Mindset wants to see now. NOW.
Yeah. He's in the Discord.
Yeah. It's kind of weird. I've never heard of now. At least not that I know of. Wow.
I've heard of it, but I don't know what it is. Things starting to act a little weird.
Yeah, I'm getting a message that it's not working well.
Just a bit choppy, like it'll pause for a couple seconds and then start and pause.
It looks like it wants to go higher. You need to get above this here. And once you get above that, your target is like here. Yeah, right about there. But that's all I'd be looking for on this. It's not very much. 8 points, give or take. Did I look at both of them? Wasn't there? Costco and Home Depot. What the hell? Wow. Yeah, this is like a pretty wild spot. You really want to see this. Basically, if we get back over this, you can target there. Okay. And it looks like they're trying to. It would have been a lot nicer if they, or I guess they did, came here, retested, and then did they go back up? I don't know. It doesn't look like it. Okay. Sorry. But yeah, that's what I would watch for. You want to break above 881.73. Home Depot. I looked at Home Depot. I didn't see a real setup.
Your stream is still on now. I have to watch your Discord in order to keep up with it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it might just be their servers or something.
Yeah, I have. Let me just double check.
Press Control Shift Escape and go to Performance, and then to the Ethernet or Wi-Fi. See if you got something crazy going on.
No, it's not that. Yeah, look.
Viewers are dropping slowly.
I don't know if you can see this very well, but yeah, it's not my internet.
Yeah, I just see your charts right now.
My download is 526 megabytes per second, and my upload is 507 megabytes per second. So.
Yeah, it shouldn't have any issues at all then.
Yeah, exactly.
It's got to be YouTube or something.
Maybe I need to blow out my video card. Maybe I'll do that after the stream. Maybe things are getting hot. I don't know. HD. What are these levels? Oh, the clouds, duh. I don't know. For HD, for me, we're in kind of like a no-go zone. Like, I don't... Yeah, exactly.
If you don't see it play, man, just you can go over it real fast, maybe, or not even at all.
Yeah, the thing is they might go to like 41, but yeah. Upside, if we're lucky, we get something like this. But I don't really have an entry for you. I mean, maybe like if we break over 340.